Hello and welcome to a quick demo of the Complete Platform. The Complete Platform is a simple platform and a powerful tool that allows you to really take control of your business. What you'll see here is a tool that allows you to manage not only your projects and simple tasks within the same place, it allows you to really manage the relationships that you have with your clients and your team as well. Now, the first thing that you'll see when you come onto the Complete Platform is the dashboard. We call this the command center. The command center is really where you're going to be spending a lot of your time. What you'll see here is the ability to manage all the projects you're working on, all the tasks that your team and yourself and your clients are working on, and all the recent tasks that you've probably been working on over the last couple of days. Now, what you see here is if you effectively click straight onto the project section of the website, you're taken into your world, which is really where you have this database of all the projects that you have, and the complete application will allow you to have as many of these as possible. Each project has a dedicated workspace wherein you can invite collaborators and you can invite clients directly to this workspace. Now, the ability to invite your clients and your collaborators to the workspace is obviously very powerful because they can see what you're doing and how you're getting on with the project in real time. Now, I'm going to show you a task board and what that looks like. But before that, you can see that you have the ability to add tasks quite easily. You can see that you have a dedicated task board where your clients and your collaborators can actually move tasks, drag and drop tasks to show what's actually being done and to show progress. If you go back to the dashboard, I'm going to show you how you add your teammate onto the Complete Platform. The Complete Platform is quite straightforward. You invite your collaborators and your teammates via this simple button here. You enter their email address and they will get a notification inviting them to the platform. It's a similar methodology when it comes to inviting your clients. This is a very powerful CRM management system, by the way, because it allows you to actually enter those details that help you to actually sell and cross-sell potentially to your clients. You can mail your clients directly. As you can see here, if you wanted to send your client a direct email from the application, you could do that as well. If you go back to the dashboard, I just want to show you how that task module really helps you to manage your projects. So the task module is very powerful because if you see here, I have a task that is assigned to my collaborator and that is also assigned to a client. This means that everyone within the platform can actually see what is going on with this task. For example, my client can leave me a comment and my collaborator can leave me a comment. My teammates can leave me comments. They can also leave me files. If they wanted me to review a file that was associated with this task, I can review that straight from the platform. This is very powerful because we have various email systems and other business applications that tend to really do this, but what you want to be able to do is to be able to track really high level simple tasks within the same platform. I think that's a very powerful feature. If I go back to my dashboard, what you're going to see and what I'm going to try and show you here is realistically what things look like from the perspective of a project owner. I've just shown you how to manage your projects and I've shown you how to manage your tasks. You can directly click into certain tasks from the recent tasks section of the platform. But if we move on to another powerful side of the tool, what you're going to see here is the DocuCenter. We call this the Documents module. The Documents module is quite powerful because, as you'll see, I can create ready to go templates and documents immediately using the Complete Platform. I can create and send documents to any of my teammates or my clients. As you'll see here, if I wanted to send this client proposal to the client, I can send that to them instantly. I can send this to collaborators, and the documents repository is powerful simply because I can actually manage who has access to view or who has access to certain documents within this document module. Now I'm going to show you an example of what documents look like within the platform. Now this is where I like to really show how this tool is impressive, because this is an example proposal here. You can work on this document within the Complete Platform as much as you like. You can preview, you can actually generate an PDF for that as well. So if I click on the preview here, you see what the document looks like. Now I'm given an example here where I actually want the client to sign this document. So if I wanted my client to sign this document, all I've done here is tick the signature require. variable, and I've included the variable at the bottom where I want the client to sign. If I go back here to my docu module, I can actually send this to the client for signature, and you'll see here I'm going to do that straight away. Now this is a very powerful part of the tool, because most of the time people might use instruments like DocuSign to execute on this, but I'm going to show you how you can actually do this on the Complete platform. And this isn't just for the Complete platform, isn't just to share contracts or proposals. The Complete platform will actually allow you to view and edit anything you want. If you wanted to work on a blog, you can do that within the Complete platform as well. It allows you to also share any of these documents with your team. If you wanted to send this to a collaborator, you can do that as well. If I wanted to share this document, I can share that with a teammate of mine, and I would share that with them instantly. The platform is really quite powerful. So one of the final things I'm going to show you in this quick demo is also the repository and invoices section of the module. The repository is pretty much meant for you to hold files. It's a permissions oriented repository, and what you'll see here is you can actually set permissions in terms of who can view certain files in the repository. That's another powerful part of the Complete platform. Now finally, I've shown you the command center, and I've shown you how the platform works when it comes to projects and tasks. Now every time you work for a client or you work with your teammates, you want to get paid. That's where Complete comes in. Complete allows you to actually send an invoice directly to your clients for work that you've done. I'm showing you here an example invoice that's actually been sent to the client. And what I'll show you later on in this demo is what that looks like from the perspective of a client, and I'm going to show you that in a short while. But you can see that this is an invoice that we've generated, and this is an invoice that we've sent to the client. I'm going to show you what Complete looks like from the perspective of your client. Hi guys, I'm back, and as you can see here, I've logged into the Complete platform as a client. This is exactly what your client would see when you log in, when he or she logs into the platform. As you can see, there are a few notifications here that show that things have been sent to them from you. So they have a very similar view to what you would have as a project owner and as a business owner. So what I'm just going to demonstrate here is the capacity within the document module and the invoicing module, because I think I've spoken about the dashboard and it's quite straightforward. Now remember the document that I talked about when it came to the required signature. That document has landed within the inbox of your client in the module. Now what your client can actually do is sign this, and as I said, most people might use the DocuSign feature for this, but what Complete actually allows you to do is sign this document directly, and your client will simply click the sign button, and they can draw their signature on there. As you can see, don't mind my signature, but this is an example of how Complete does great work for you. Now your client has signed that, you will receive an update on your section of the application that document has been signed, and I should actually sign it again because I didn't sign it properly. But this is a great example of how Complete actually saves time and saves money, because as opposed to having to use two different applications for signatures, you can just use one application. As you can see, the platform automatically recognizes that document has been signed. Now if I show you the invoice that was received that I sent earlier, you'll see here that the client has now received a copy of that invoice. They can choose to pay that invoice, and I'm just going to show you an example of what happens. It takes them automatically to a checkout, and they can actually complete their payment details and make a payment in the application. Now I think that's going to be the end of my my very small and high level demo. Obviously there are great things that this application can also undertake, but if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me on YouTube or reach out to me via our Facebook and Instagram or our Twitter. Thank you very much.